looking to suppress Dewa United and win it at their own game. And with that, let's welcome you into the Land of Dawn for match number 2, game number 1 between the Indonesian representative and China.
Dewa is the Indonesian 6th seed up against Nova. This is going to be interesting. Mei and Ziri in the mid lane. Victor and Lanaya just going for opposite routes here. They're going to be able to meet up in towards the bottom side of the map. Lanaya having a better time on this Joy, clearing earlier on. And for the emblems, looking at it, still pretty normal. The only thing that I want to point out is Lanaya, this time with the changes to the Joy, we're actually seeing more lethal ignition compared to the Mpli Rage that was already very, very popular earlier in MPL Indonesia and even MPL Philippines.
I mean, technically, there was a nerf towards Mpli Rage, like a slight nerf, right? So maybe that does warrant the change, but we can see that they are looking for a little bit more damage. Let's see, despite the nerfs coming in from the Joy, if she's actually still a viable choice in the jungle.
That's a jump. Able to find a good knock-up onto Lanaya, but Lanaya still is able to secure the jungle creep. Now jumps in with the rhythm, and the electrifying beat should be able to take Ziri down in the mid lane. First blood by Lanaya.
So now we know that there definitely is damage towards the Joy, but remember, Nova has yet to reach that level 4 power spike. And I'm talking more about Mei in particular. Kaja, Divine Judgment at level 4, should be able to hinder Lanaya a little bit in terms of this rotation. But the question is, can Lanaya continue this trend and continue to snowball to a point where even that level 4 power spike won't mean too much to them?
We'll have to see right now, because when it comes down to both these teams, that level 4 power spike should be good actually for Dewa United coming into the first turtle, right? Joy's already hit it a bit earlier, but when it comes to just securing the neutral objective, it should be the Violet Requiem that has a little bit of an advantage, unless Lanaya just jumps in with electrifying beats. We're getting to witness that. Let's see if the first turtle, yes, goes exactly as expected. It's Dewa who find a lot of kills, and even a turtle on top of that. Second minute of the game is a 4-0 start for Dewa.
What in the world happened? 3 minutes in, already 4-0. Nova has yet to find a pick off a kill of their own. Dewa United with a 2k gold lead. It looks like they're controlling better.
Much better.
You guys, like you mentioned earlier on.
It's all about getting to that level 4, and unfortunately, Dewa should be able to hit that level 4 a bit earlier because of these matchups, right? The Terizla into the Yuzong, pre-level 4, the Terizla should have a big advantage in the way he can clear and in the way he can actually just zone the Yuzong away. And that's probably what happened once we got into the game, and a big fight just happened as well. Lanaya already a level ahead of Mei, or Victor, who's on a utility jungler return.
This is definitely not the outcome that I was expecting. Joy's still a very viable choice in the jungle as well, still holding the grounds. And sitting at a 101 KDA for that fact, as Victor here looks for something, but he gets instantly taken out again.
It's a lockdown away. The Dragon Victor gets deleted from the Land of Dawn, and even the electrifying beats used up in the gold lane under the turret. Doesn't have to zone Guoguo and Mei away. You can see some glooms being placed down, and Dewa United do not want to give up on this dive. You can still see Watt just pressuring Guoguo. Mei and Ziri completely zoned away, and Guoguo is isolated. Lanaya is getting the stacks down with the rhythm. Meanwhile, Yuzong rotating from the XP lane, now going to be locked down with the Jeet Kune Do, but has that Black Dragon form to play it a bit safer to disengage.
Ooh, what an engage coming in from Dewa United. They have their eyes on the target, their eyes on their prize, but luckily, Guoguo was still able to clear and not be taken out. But at this point, with all that pressure coming through from Dewa United, it looks like they are going to be able to convert that pressure over to the next neutral objective, where it doesn't look like Nova. What's going on here? No!
Not even the purple buff is safe from Dewa United's early game aggression. They'll pick up the turtle for free again. This time, Guoguo will have a little bit of a better time getting that turret plating, but Shaco's already rotating as well. Guoguo has a Purify. Shaco, Way the Dragon, just bringing Mei back onto Keys, the Glooms, and one shot from Watt gives Kaze that unstoppable, and Victor even now gonna be zoned away from his own jungle, and it's a steal from Kaze.
Not even given a chance whatsoever there for Mei to look for an opening, as Dewa United look for more aggression here in the top side. What can Ziri, what can Guoguo do? They're forced to retreat. They can't back it up. They can't save their top tower turret.
Even in the bottom lane, Victor jumps in with the Requiem, but Dixon's still able to survive for a long time, and the outplay happens! Lanaya just takes Sad Boy and Victor down like it's nothing without the electrifying beats, and now Ziri is caught in the mid lane. They'll just focus the turret down, and that's tier 1 in the mid lane falling down.
And that's an 8-0 point start here for Dewa United in the first 6 minutes of the game, propelling them to a 6,000 gold lead, with Dixon already munching down in that bottom side. I was like munching, and then I saw Hello Panda, and I got distracted.
You definitely
But that's okay.
I mean, it's okay, because for you guys at home as well, you're probably thinking, man, I need my Hello Panda, some Hello Panda in my life. Go ahead and buy it right now. Meiji there, Flicker Divine Judgment. Black Shoe still available. Cage just pops it in like it's nothing. 5-man engage, fails. Requiem coming in, but Cage is still able to escape right now. But the Black Dragon form into the back line will surely be able to get 1 kill for Nova on the board. Guogo running for the hills. Dixon trying to chase him down, and Dewa United are still going at it. Shaco has the flicker, and perhaps is thinking of going for a big play, but will choose to play it a bit more passive.
That's how strong the Purify is, right? Like, even despite you getting picked up in by Victor on the Guinevere, that Purify just really denies that damage and that pressure coming through. And we saw that happen. Without the presence of Sad Boy to dive into the back line, that was supposed to be an outplay coming in from Keys as Dixon, he's going in.
It's a penalty zone just to zone Guogo away. Ziri's actually walking up forward. Shadow Stampede used up. Now he's going to be chained. He has the Purify. He pops it in time. By the way, the Dragon's second proc locks him down for a bit for the Turtle down below to be taken with a tier 2 in that XP lane.
What's going on?
It's a stomp that's going on, Eterna. 7,000 gold lead about to be built up by Dewa in the 7th minute of the game. And even Sad Boy on a Yuzong can't do much. He's getting zoned away by K's, poked down, and Lanaya is only now just entering the fight. Electrifying beat, just 2 beats take Sad Boy down.
That is still so much damage coming in from the Joy. And this is what I mentioned earlier on, right? The transition from Joy to go in full damage has actually treated him quite well. Lanaya 403 so far, not even a single death. And just all the kills are being placed on the right people, right? 403 on Lanaya, 102 Watt, Keys at 513. You said it yourself, an anchor in Keys, and we're actually seeing that right now.
We are, through mid-control. It just seems like Dewa are playing it very textbook, right? They're not really making any crazy plays, but they don't have to. Nova are playing it very safe at this point of the game. 7.3k gold lead built up for Dewa. 10-1 in the 8th minute of the game.
It's an 8k gold lead.
They're trying to beat the clock.
May?
Flicker Divine Judgment, but it's only onto the Cho. Even if this happens, penalty zone onto 4 by Dixon. The playmaker as Kaze walks up, dealing the damage. Electrifying beats from Lanaya, and Victor will fall as well to give Dixon his triple kill.
That's the first triple kill we are going to be seeing, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful re-engage coming in from Dixon. Would you call that a mistake? I mean, at this point, Nova, they're looking for any opportunity they can, right? They saw that Shaco was isolated. They went for it, but that re-engage coming from Dixon was just pure class.
There's not much they can do right now. They go in for the roamer, for the Cho, like we saw earlier. This is a Cho we're talking about, right? It's not even the main initiator at this point. It's the main pickoff, yes, but Dixon is the guy who can make these team fights happen. And when you clump up like that to kill the roamer, you can see the result.
The result is this. A free Lord given to Dewa United here in the 9th minute of the game. And it's looking tough. I mean, is there a certain power spike that we should be looking out for? Does Guo still have a chance to come back in this game? Or is it just Dewa United winning this?
I mean, at this point, I feel like even for Nova, yes, obviously there's going to be a power spike that they're waiting for here. Probably the Irithel, and well, technically everybody's yet to hit their power spike because of how behind they are so far in the game. But at this point, they won't even be able to rely on their power spike. They're going to have to rely on Dewa to make a mistake, to make a blunder, maybe diving a bit too much into the base and giving Nova a few shutdowns for them to get to those item power spikes, or just defend. Both seem very hard to do right now with Dewa's dive composition with good wave clear. And with the Bruno able to siege down these turrets quite well, Nova will have to pray for a miracle.
That's what they're looking for here. They're defending all three lanes from pushing in. The Lord is still marching down in the bottom side. Shaco already pressuring, looking for that opportunity to strike as that bottom lane falls.
That's a penalty zone, locking Guo down as a Purify going to be used up in another realm right now from Ziri. Grants him a second HP bar as Shaco moves forward. Conceal, given down for Decide. Dewa, Sandboy jumps in with a Petrify, but now gets melted down to the way of the dragon from Shaco. Locks Guo down. It's a double kill for Dewa United for what? And in the base of Nova, it's almost a wipeout. Just one member left standing.